We're all students of lifting. Every lifter is a student. The best bodybuilders in the world have coaches. Sebum, he has a coach. Ronnie Coleman has a coach. We are all students. We're all learning. I'm still learning stuff to this day. In this video, we're going to cure your gym anxiety. If you follow along with me in this video today, I'm going to be giving you an easy mindset change that you can implement today in the gym that's going to help with this. And I'm also going to give you some practical advice that you can also take on as well. Let's start off with some good news. Gym anxiety is just another word for the spotlight effect, which is actually very natural. It's a natural thing where we assume that people are basically have a spotlight on us, that they're watching us, they're judging us, they have an eye on us like a spotlight. So this is something that's very natural, and people often face this in other areas of life that's outside of the gym. So you might think it's anxiety, but really this is just a natural feeling, guys. So just know that it's in your head. It's just part of being a human being. So that's the good news. Gym anxiety is something that really hits close to me because I dealt with it. When I first walked in the gym 2 years ago now, when I was skinny, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know where to start. I always thought that, oh, everyone was watching me. I didn't have good form at the time. Like people were probably laughing at me, judging me. But at the end of the day, these were just thoughts in my head. None of that was actually true. So this is what I mean, guys. I've been there. I know how the feeling is. But like I said, all of this is just not true. Everything changed for me in the gym with my gym anxiety when I started to reframe exactly what I was doing in the gym. What do we come in the gym and do? All we're doing is moving weights up and down, and we're expanding and contracting our muscles. That's all we're doing. You go to the gym, that's all you're doing. Moving weights up and down and expanding and contracting your muscles. When you break it down to the very basics and fundamentals of what you're doing in the gym, for me, I'm telling you, if you guys adopt this, it'll make things a whole lot easier because the main thing that the gym anxiety comes from is that we think that since we don't know what we're doing, we're not being perfect. We don't have the perfect form. We might not be doing the perfect exercise, but there's no such thing as perfect. That's one thing you're going to learn in the gym is no such thing as perfect. At the end of the day, to get gains, you just need to be lifting heavy weights, putting your body under stress, and your body's going to grow. It's simple as that. Think 1,000 years ago, okay, when the Vikings existed. They were jacked. They were huge. They had big ass muscles, six pack. Do you think 1,000 years ago they had a smartphone? They're looking on YouTube like, how do I bench press this much? You have to be on this angle. You have to be eating this much protein. You have to do this split. You think they had to get those physiques they had back 1,000 years ago? They were being perfect? No, they're doing heavy farming. They were building boats. They were rowing the boats all day, just physically demanding stuff, physically demanding work. They chased and hunted for their food, getting the cardio, high protein. So they built the physique that way. Do you think anyone was telling them, hey, buddy, you're not lifting that wood properly. You're not lifting those rocks properly. You don't have good form. You think they were telling the Vikings they have good form? When you really think of the gym, guys, it's not about being perfect. It's just doing the work, man. It's just about doing the work. Especially as a beginner, good form, bad form, it doesn't even really matter. Yes, you want to aim for good form. You want to aim to get better and improve your form. But when you start, your form isn't going to be the best. Just like when you start driving car, your driving is going to be the best, but it gets better. As your body becomes more comfortable with it, it gets better. So just think of it when you start as you're just moving weights up and down. You're just moving weights up and down, expanding and contracting your muscles. That's all you're doing. Because regardless, you're going to get gains, guys. I seen gains in the first 3 months of training, and I didn't have perfect form. And on to another point, right? We think that we see certain people in the gym and be like, oh, everyone knows everything. This guy knows everything. He's jacked. I don't know anything. So this is why people also get anxious. You think that this guy knows more than you. Guys, we're all students of lifting. Every lifter is a student. There's no possible way you can just know everything about lifting. Think about it. Sebum, he has a coach. Ronnie Coleman has a coach. Power lifters like Eddie Hall, they have coaches. Okay, you think these guys are strong as hell and have big ass physique, nice physiques? Even they don't know everything. That's why they need a coach. They need someone to guide them. They need someone to tell them to lift like this, do your weights like this. There's a guy in my gym who he can deadlift like 6 plates, and guess what? He still has someone there telling him, put your legs like this, breathe in at this point, helping him improve. So guys, you might think that people just know everything. Some people just naturally come in the gym and know everything. No, man. We are all students. We're all learning. I'm still learning stuff to this day. I'm still learning things to this day. Even now, I still pull up my phone sometimes if I'm not familiar with the exercise. I look up how to execute proper form. So yes, you want to be aiming to improve your form and have good form, but just know at the start, you're not going to have good form. It is what it is. You're not going to have good form when you start, but it's going to get better. Now let's get into some practical tips to really help you with gym anxiety. The first tip, guys, get you a pair of earbuds, man. If you don't have a pair of earbuds, bring a pair of earbuds to the gym. This is going to be a night and day. For if you guys don't do it, if you guys just go into the gym and not listen to music or anything, this is going to be a night and day difference for you guys. When you can listen to music, I'm telling you, you're going to be in the zone. You're locked in your own zone. You're not even thinking about anyone else. You're just listening to your music and doing your own thing. Focus on yourself. I'm telling you, when you can just have something in your ear to just get you locked in and focused, the gym is so easy, man. Even as a beginner, go in there with some music and just listen to your music. Listen to the music you like that pumps you up. That stuff will make it a lot better. Number two, if you want, you can bring someone with you, a friend, brother, sister. Bring anyone with you that could be someone to talk to, someone to work with. That could maybe ease the feeling a bit of you just being alone in a big gym. Having someone there could help you. That's another thing you can do. Number three, guys, master 3 exercises. When you first start lifting, I'm going to say the first 3 to 4 months, pick 3 exercises and try to just grind those out and master those exercises, whatever they might be, like bench press, squats, and bicep curls. Pick 3 exercises, grind those out. I'm not saying just do those 3, but really make a focus on saying, okay, these are the 3 I'm going to lock down. Guys, when you start, you don't want to be jumping from exercise to exercise. Okay. Being a jack of all trades means you're going to be a master at none. So the more you just jump from exercise to exercise without mastering some of them, you're not going to be as good as you can be. So pick 3 exercises and make sure you're getting better at those 3. Make sure you're constantly improving your form at 3 exercises. And guess what? In a few months, you can switch those 3 to another 3 and slowly keep getting better. Don't be afraid to look on your phone. There's a wealth of information nowadays on TikTok, YouTube, okay, telling you how to do proper form, how to get the best form, how to do exercise properly. Don't be afraid to pull out your phone and look up, how do I do this exercise? I did that on my first day. I did that my first year in, and I still do that today, 2 years in. If I don't know the form, guys, I pull out my phone, look it up on YouTube. How do I do this exercise? Guys, this is why we're all students. We're all learning. There's always a better way to do something. There's always someone who knows more than us. Okay, don't be afraid to ask. A lot of people love when you will ask them questions because they love to share advice and share knowledge, including me. I love when people ask me questions. Most people in the gym are willing to help you. They're friendly, and that's it. They're willing to help you. You know, we think that people are watching us all day and judging us, but guys, everyone lives a busy life. Just like you, everyone lives a busy life. Just like you, man, they work 45, 50 hours a week. They might have kids. They have work drama. They have mortgage payments and car payments. Like, their life is busy, man. They have more to think of than your form lifting weights. They have more to think of than that. Trust me. Just know everyone's life is busy. So just know that all these feelings you have are in your head, and that's it. They're only in your head. If you employ these things, I assure you guys, gym anxiety is going to be nothing. They're just going to be thoughts in your head that are just going to go away. Guys, thank you for watching this video. If you find any value in anything I said, please leave a like. I respond to every comment that there is. And please consider subscribing. I'm going to make a lot of content, how to build your body, how to transform your body, and also some mindset content like this that can really help you in the gym that goes along with that stuff. I have a lot of things coming on the way, and I appreciate you for watching this video.